Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue version. Today we take on Silph and defeat Team Rocket for the last time, technically. Okay, we're going to start off with Gachapon EX in the lead. That way we can hopefully level him up and have him evolve today. Oh, this is a good opponent for him. Alright, let's go with Thunder. And of course a one-hit knockout. And a critical hit on top of that. Next is a Zubat. Let's go for Thunder again. Oh, we did miss. And a Confusion. Come on. This is where Thunderbolt would have been a little more useful. Let's see. Ugh. Having some bad luck here. Okay, confused no more, and then we hit with Thunder. Get the knockout. And another Zubat, so we'll keep our strategy going. Thunder. This is where also if we went and got that experience share, it could be kind of useful. That way we don't have to really use Gachapon, but still get the experience. Alright, so next is Eradicate. And let's set up a Reflect. This should help us with our physical defenses. Use a Tackle. Still did a fair amount, but that was a critical hit. Let's try to go for Thunder once more. We see there that Tackle didn't do hardly anything. So we see level-wise we could have came here a bit earlier. But I didn't want to just have us do all of them in a row. Due to that would be a lot of episodes of just taking on these dungeons all at once. But this should give us a couple more levels before our next gym battle. Okay. I goofed. Alright, let's keep looking around. I always remember this is kind of a weird dungeon. And you have to go to multiple floors. The one I can never like truly remember off the top of my head. Okay, Magnemite. Let's kind of go with our strategy of let's set up a light screen first. Hit by a Tackle. Let's set up Reflect. So this makes us super defensive. And then let's switch out. Let's bring out Kaiser. Like, this is the main strategy I want to go with Gachapon. Try to work on getting some defenses set up, switch them out. And if need be, we do have self-destruct currently to do a large hit to switch out if there's a fairly big threat. But we don't necessarily need to do that. Let's use Thrash. Get the knockout. And now Magneton. I'll keep Kaiser in. Just try to get some levels up on so we can be prepared for these next couple gym battles. And we defeated a scientist. You're good. Okay. And we see here we have our first instance of a teleportation tile. We will be using those a lot in this dungeon. Looking around. And we see our second kind of gimmick of this, where we need a key card to get past these doors. So that's kind of our first struggle, is finding that key card, which is hidden somewhere on these floors. No kids are allowed in here. Okay, next rocket grunt. Okay, Gachapon would not be the best setup for here, but let's send out Isis. With her good coverage. Oh, and here's Cubone's signature move, Bone Club. Let's use that Bubble Beam to get our knockout. Okay, next is Zubat, so yes. Gachapon should be fairly good, and if we can hit Thunder, we should get the knockout. But if we miss, we could be facing some threats that are... Oh, Confuse Ray, not that great. So, let's try Thunder once more, and if we miss or hit ourselves in confusion, we will need to switch out. We did survive on 1 HP. Let's send in Paracy. Start getting all of our members involved. Take a bite like a champ. Let's go for a Body Slam. And with our difference in levels, we're probably fairly good with using even some of our team members with weaknesses as we battle. Let's take our first teleport. And we get in a battle. We're already causing them problems. Another scientist, and scientists tend to use electric and poison type Pokemon. Primarily the Grimer and Coughing lines, I believe. So we want to switch out. And yeah, no, we'll send out Paracy. Use Spore. Grimer is now fast asleep, so we can now start hitting it with Body Slams and healing up as we need. Okay. Both of our draining moves are... Oh, I always forget Bug is super effective in this game on Poison. Okay, he's sending out Electrode. Let's send out Gachapon so we can try to get the experience. But it'd probably be best if we switch into Kaiser, just in case he tries to use an electric move. Okay, it set up Light Screen. Luckily, that's special defenses instead of physical. Let's go for Thrash for a hard hit. And we get the knockout with 2 Thrashes. Okay. Second, well, we do have more of this floor. We see we have some different teleporters. Come up here just to look. We also have stairs to go up and down the levels. And if I remember right, is it here? No, I think there's somewhere where you can rest during the dungeon. I'm one of 4 Rocket Brothers. Alright. A Weezing. Need to be careful because this can go boom too. But let's send out Paracy. Uses Smog, but misses. We'll hit it with a Leech Life. Could have been a little bit better, but luckily it's not that bad. And it's also interesting to see such a low level Wheezing. Oh, and a Sludge. That should actually do a decent amount of damage. Yep. Gain some health back. As long as it doesn't do it again, we would have been fine. And we get the knockout. Okay. So I'll switch out back to Gachapon so we can keep trying to get that experience. But let's go into Kaiser. We can use Rock Slide to take advantage of Golbat's flying type. And that should get us the knockout. And we're good. And now coughing. But, that's not what I meant to do. Oops. Okay. So there's kind of two options we could do this. We could have switched out, but I would imagine we would get the hit. But why not? Let's go for it. Ducks use Fly. Misses. Hits with Fly. Go for another sand attack. Oh, there's the tackle. And Ducks gets knocked out. Okay. So now we can send Gachapon out. Safe. We'll try to risk it with Paracy. Because if we don't get knocked out, we can use Leech Life to gain some health back. And try to get healed a bit before we're kind of forced to leave to go to a Pokemon Center. Alright. And another heal. But we also need to remember that we do have Isis with Soft Boil. We can give us back a fair amount of health. Alright. And Gachapon grows to level 41. Ooh, oh brothers. And Gachapon is evolving. And of course, we kind of already seen his evolve form. But still exciting to get our final evolution. So Gachapon EX evolves into Electrode. Okay, let's use Soft Boil to kind of heal up just a bit. Okay. So I'm going to battle this Team Rocket member. Just try to get them checked off as I'm going to the different floors. Okay, another Raticate. Alright, let's go with Thunder. And the knockout. And that was currently Gachapon's last attacking move. So yes, we'll switch out and we can now start using our other team members. I just wanted to get a debut battle with Gachapon's new form before we started using everyone else to catch up to his levels. So Rock Slide. The knockout. And Kaiser grows to level 37. Golbat, we'll just keep him in. That's one thing, flying types, we have a very good advantage on because a good chunk of our team members have some move that is advantageous against them. We just have to be careful when, you know, have sparing moves, get different advantages against different types. Mainly so we can have like a case of checks and balances. Alright. So, I'm going to heal up and then I will meet you right back on this floor. Alright, I'm back and let's continue on through Silphco. Alright, so in here, there's someone. Let's talk to him. I wonder if Sylph is finished. Okay, so this is just an empty room. We can't really do anything. There is one area to check off. Now let's take this other warp tile and see where we go. Okay, we have an elevator in different floors, and we see this is the very start. So let's actually go up these stairs. We have another warp tile. Let's come all the way over to the left. We see an item and another warp tile. Let me check out this floor beforehand. Okay, another battle. So when it comes to this dungeon, it's fairly big and we're just having to kind of check off each floor as we go. And just try also kind of keep in mind the layout of each floor. That way we've known if we've been somewhere before. So Parasy takes out Eradicate. We got a critical hit. A Hypno. You can stay out there. Let's go for Leech Life. Halfway. Okay, we're getting hit with Confusion. Did a little bit. Oh, we got confused. Another Leech Life should take out Hypno. Oh, come on. Oh, try to put us to sleep. Okay, as long as this Leech Life hits, we're good. Oh. It hits the opponent. Alright, disabled Mega Drain. That does not affect us, really. But that does. Goes for a Headbutt. Come on, Parasy. Snap out Confusion. Stop hitting yourself. Okay, last chance. No more. Hit Leech Life. Take it out. Gain 1 HP. Okay, next is another Eradicate. As long as we can well, okay. Not outspeed it, but put it to sleep. Let's try to, we can't use Mega Drain. Let's use Leech Life to try to get some health back. And just start slowly working it back, but luckily that wake up turn does stall it. Oh, Hyper Fang will probably knock us out. And it did. Alright. Switching into Gimbu. And let's surf. Ride that surf. And a knockout. Okay. I'm gonna hold off on reviving Parasy for right now. We'll just continue on for a little bit. Okay, we have access to a few more warp tiles. Okay. I'm going to start at the top of the room and work my way down. Kind of getting an idea of where they take us. Okay, blocked off, but we find this person. Eek! No, stop! Help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket? I thought, I'm sorry. Here, please take this. TM36. TM36. Self-destruct. Okay, so that is a good move. We don't really want to use it right now. Alright, let's go to the next warp. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. So this is actually the main point of Silph.Co, is they are basically the developers of the Pokeballs in this region. Okay, so let's take advantage of Dig and Magneton's lack of Levitate to get the knockout. Next is Coughing. We can keep that going. And now let's use Dig again. Taking advantage of all these ground weaknesses. Weezing's next. And we dug a hole. Pop out of that hole to do the same damage as Earthquake, which hopefully we will be getting soon. And Gimbu grows to level 38. Okay, next is Magnemite. And let's start working on Kaiser. That way we can kind of keep everyone the same level. And use Thrash. Alright. Dang, blast it. Okay. Ooh, what's this? It's a Pokemon report. 4 Pokemon evolve only when traded by link cable. So, those 4 Pokemon are Graveler, who becomes Golem, Machoke, who becomes Machamp, Haunter, who becomes Gengar, and how am I blanking on the last one? I know I've talked about it. Choke, Graveler, Gengar, I should know this. Okay, I know the thing goes with Graveler and Machoke kind of swapping arms and the reptile-ness. Gengar goes with, has the thing with Clefairy or Clefable. Let me see. Come on. Should be obvious. Traveler. Sea Haunter. No. Oh man. I feel like I should get my nerd license taken away from this. Pokemon Report. Pokemon Lab created Porygon, the first virtual reality Pokemon. Sorry, this guy. What? There shouldn't be any children here. Oh. A juggler. The ultimate villain. He sends out a Kadabra. Okay, we need to also think about switching out Gimbu. Let's use Bite. Okay. It's like I know Onyx evolves next gen. And so does Poliwhirl and Slowpoke. Get the other evolution that way. This is so ridiculous. Okay, I am currently trying to look it up just so I can say it, even though probably everyone who knows it doesn't need me to say it, but it's bothering me. Alright, well, okay, let's use Bite. Kadabra. Oh my gosh. We literally started the battle against Kadabra. The answer literally stared me in the face and I did not realize it. And we need that item. That is a very important item. Okay, Pokemon Report. Over 160 Pokemon techniques have been confirmed. That refers to how many moves are in the game. Okay. So, let's see if we can go around. I don't think... Yeah, okay. I remember how to do this. We take this warp tile. We will take it again. I just want to battle this guy real quick. This is probably one of the more challenging aspects of the game, is actually getting the key card because of where they hit it. It really tests you if you have been exploring the area fully, or are you just wandering around aimlessly. Alright, we get the knockout. Coughing. Yes, I will switch. Bring out Kaiser. And let's use Rock Slide. Even though Thrash might do good, let's try to hold off on it just a second. Take that. Let's use Strength. And there goes Coughing. Next is Magneton. We can keep Kaiser out. We don't have any super effective moves against it. We can block one of its set of moves and we get a critical hit to knock it out. Hopefully Kaiser will gain another level soon. Alright. Look around. Let's go up here real quick. Just to see. Okay. Well, I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Okay, we got 2 of them down. Let's have Gimbu use Ice Beam for the knockout. Grow to level 39. Next is Drowsy. We will switch. Bring out Kaiser. And use Thrash. And we grow to level 38. Yes. Next is Hypno. And we keep thrashing about. And 2 thrashes will knock out the Hypno. There we go. Rarg, brothers, I lost. Alright. Now let's head back to that warp panel. We will get in one more battle, so let me switch Kaiser up front. That way we can keep working on him, getting levels. Okay, and the trick for this dungeon is you need to go down here. And we're going to go to the right and we can pick up that item. And he sends out Arbok. So one thing that's actually kind of neat about Arbok that is referenced in this Pokédex entry is that the design on its hood, which looks kind of like a face, actually changes depending on the area it's found in. So as you look at the different sprites throughout the games, they actually can change up that hood slightly, and it kind of goes with it, the theming of it. Alright, so let's warp here, let's warp back, and now if we talk to one of these doors, bingo, the key card opened the door. And now we have the main part of this dungeon solved. So, next time on Pokemon Blue version, we are going to be finishing up Silphco. Real quick. Ooh, takedown. That's a decent move. Kind of like Double Edge and all that, where you attack, you deal damage, but you take a part of it back. So, it's useful, it's a pretty strong attack, but there are other attacks that are better than it. So, next time on Pokemon Blue, we finish Silphco. So I will see you next time.